Hey, Katrina, I'm waiting for people to come in. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay. Just wait for people to come in. How you guys doing? I'm a little late getting in, but we'll give it a few minutes and then, hey, say that. That's about the only thing we can be. I know we got two people in here. I posted it on Facebook and then I'd be doing this today. We'll get talking in a few minutes. I haven't had the cough. I haven't had the fever, any of that. But my stomach's been kind of weird. But that ain't got nothing to do with this. So thank you Jesus for that. That's why I sent my supervisor a thing. I said I got toilet paper and I got baby wipes. I'm straight. So I'm good. Let's see what else we got. Who else came in? All right, I see you right now. There was like two or three people coming in, but then I don't know who's coming in. We'll talk in a minute, and if folks join, you working or you off, Catalina? Trucker wallet. Okay. Are you at home or did they? Are you work? Or what do you do? Do you drive or do you work? Or did they? Are you like a lot of people I know right now? They stay home and you might not have no job, or they might have you furloughed or on like a layoff status until everything blows over. I don't know who all's in here, but hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get into it anymore in a minute, and then we'll just start. I'll give it a few extra minutes. Homeschool my children, stay at home mom. Okay, so you all right? Okay. Hey, hey, Katina, how you doing? Are you off or are you still employed or did you get hit? Because I know some people are told that they don't have jobs. One of my friends, her daughter works in Vegas for it's a sandwich place. I forgot the name of the sandwich place. I love their sandwiches. They're not they have one place here in Arizona. I forgot the name of the sandwich place. One place here in Arizona, really good sandwiches. And she worked at MGM Grand. They let all them they let most of them go until they see what happens after all of this. Okay, you're driving. Okay, good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just go on and talk. Well, I was gonna give. I'll give it about a minute more. Yeah, please. If you come in, guys, give it a like, thumbs up, share. Um, and we'll post it also on the Facebook page for the trucking channels with the Trucker Doll and the Trucker 411 channel. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. I still got people coming in. Okay. So driving jobs, that's the one thing. So you guys know this channel is mainly geared to trucking. Hey Danielle, what's up? So this channel is mainly geared to trucking. So I want to get into it because you guys know I'm not driving a truck, but I'm still in the trucking industry as of now. Now I'm home today. I normally work today, but as of yesterday and today, my stomach has been toe up. So thank you. You know, it's sad when you're happy that it's just like a stomach flu and you ain't coughing and stuff because of what's going on. You also happy because I got TP on hand and I got baby wipes on hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, and right now I have enough to probably get me through on TP. I'm gonna say till probably about maybe 30 days, give or take. I'm gonna get some more TP on payday, if it's available. But there's other things we can do, y'all. We ain't got to get in the store and elbow punch people for no toilet paper. I just can't. So there's other stuff you can do. You might have to go old school with some water, and I call it a butt towel, and do your business, get in the tub and wash and do what you got to do. But we don't need to go in there elbowing people for toilet paper. That's just insanity. And for all the hoarders that did their weirdness. Um, so what I want to get into is this. In the industry right now, are in jobs that would be good during this time of crisis. So trucking is going to be huge right now. Matter of fact, I was in work, not yesterday, day before yesterday, and we were busy as hell. We are really getting hit with Costco, Walmart, and other companies. A lot of Georgia Pacific stuff because it's busy in the industry. Anything in produce or anything in the grocery industry, anything having to deal with healthcare, anything having to deal with our physical needs, those industries are going to be the industries to work in right now. The grocery chains, I'm going to say, I know here in Arizona, and I'm going to say probably anywhere where there's a DC and or stores are in need of employees. Albertsons, which would be Albertsons, Safeway, United, I think was it Ralph's, and some of those are all together. They're hiring here in Arizona. Their stores are hiring over 1,000 employees for the stores. The distribution center, the warehouse, they're desperate for people right now, and the jobs are at $18 an hour. There is overtime available. Now, here's the problem with that. Because of the virus, you are going to be working in an environment where you're with people. And because of that, you are at risk more so for the virus. Now, what we do know is that our younger people, while you can be less susceptible to health issues, it doesn't mean you're not. You unfortunately can be a carrier who passes it to people who have underlying health issues. It is not saying that if you're young, you're invincible. That to me was one of the worst things they told some of the young folks, idiots, is that they were invincible, because we do have 20-year-olds dying of this disease, of this virus. So, this virus. So we have people 20. So you are going to be susceptible working in that environment. However, right now, some of us, depending on where your age range is and what your income level is and what your situation is, you're going to need work, because certain companies aren't going to be able to support you financially during, let's say this is a 3-month situation or longer, depending on how America handles it. They're not going to be able to financially support you during this time. So food and housing and whatever you may need, incidentals, that is going to be a hard struggle for you. So this gives you work where you can at least have an income coming in. Trucking is another industry. That industry right now is going to be a hotbed right now. Actually, I got stuff from companies I've worked for asking me to come back and drive via email, like, hey, come back over to us. And several companies are like, emails like, hey, we would really like to see you back. How you doing? So those industries are looking for work. So your trucking industries, your grocery chains. The other one is healthcare. So anything in the healthcare industry, again, it elevates your risk of contracting the virus, but you'll get employed. So you can actually have work from there. The other industry, so we got trucking, we got warehouse work, any warehouse work. It doesn't even have to be grocery chains. It could be warehouse work for anybody. Amazon, any warehouse work right now is going to be hot because people are having things shipped, and the stuff that's going to the grocery stores, loading and unloading trucks is going to be huge. So anything in a warehouse industry is going to be huge right now. Let's see, the grocery, that healthcare is another big one, but again, your risk elevates. Healthcare in all different facets right now is going to be huge. Again, your risk there is extremely high for exposure to the virus, but again, if you're a younger person, you do have probably a little bit more to where you can stave off the situation. Financial industries right now should be a kind of a hotbed as well. And when I say financial, I'm talking more so banking, because people are still going to be using debit cards. They're still going to be accessing money in order to pay bills and to do things. Your loans will probably go up a little bit here, because people are going to have to do personal loans and mortgage loans during this time in order to maintain their households for however long we're going to be in this situation. So those are kind of the areas that I can think of. Anything transportation. When I say anything, let me just say this. we're talking trucking, we're talking railroad. Planes will be still flying, but they're going to be a little more limited. I believe if you went into that industry, it's going to have to be something like a UPS, a FedEx, um, anything dealing with that. But your planes are going to be limited because we're limiting domestic travel. It's not impossible to fly domestic, but they're limiting it. And because we're also, all of us are quarantined for such a long time, this is going to be an issue. As of, what day is it? Next week coming up, I will have my internet fully functioning. They came in to do it a while back when I was first interested, and then because there were some hiccups, I was like, I didn't worry about it. But now I got to get it fixed. So they're coming in on the 26th to get it active and fixed, and they're bringing me a brand new modem. So it'll all be up and running, and I'll be work from home. So that'll also increase some of the live videos that I'll be doing for you guys. Um, I'm trying to think. Those are the main industries that I can think. During this time, I will say, and I'm going to say this, our country, the way it works in most countries now, I mean, we're a global society, and I'm dealing with physical stuff. I'm not dealing with the spiritual stuff because that's a whole nother conversation. I'll be doing online Bible study here in the next, probably within the next week. I'll be activating, once the internet's up, I'll have the online Bible study going during my off days, and I think I'm going to be doing those on Tuesdays. So every other Tuesday, I'll be doing those, and I'll give you some more details at the end of this for those who might want to join that and how to link, because that's actually going to be more so on the Facebook, but I'll upload it on, we have a Revelation Life YouTube channel I haven't used as much. I'll be uploading it there because some people aren't Facebook, they're only YouTube, so I'll upload it there. But I'll be doing it live on Facebook and then uploading the video, because what Facebook allows you to do is do it live there, and then you can upload the video afterwards. And then I'll put the document, I'll get a way to get you the document. Maybe I'll email it. I have to figure out how I'm going to set that up. I'll set it up. For now, it'll work. I'll get it to work. And if I have to email it out to people, I will. And I'll find some, as I research technology, I'll figure out how I can post it and folks can just go download it. That's more so what I want to do. And I don't have to keep doing emails to send it out to everybody and their mama. But as this happens, you're going to have to look at creative ways to get funding or get money in your house. Being in the transportation industry, this is a good thing. For my truckers out there, what I also want you guys to do is to practice some very safe and cleanly habits when you're going to the warehouses and when you're getting in and out of your truck, when you're going into the truck stops, because the issue is you still are going in an environment with humans that can pass it over to you. The other issue is that in trucking, we do have a lot of older truckers, and trucking also breeds a lot of people who are not healthy. So therefore, if you have any health issues, especially certain ones, you're more susceptible to the virus. Since we know that most of it is airborne, and also that the spread, they're saying 6 feet, but I watched something today that said it could be even further out, that this virus can be transmitted. We just want to be cautious. And again, some people are getting it and don't have any symptoms at all. I got a friend right now, I don't know if her 15-year-old son was in the hospital last night, coughing blood, has been diagnosed with pneumonia. I know exactly as soon as she told me because I've had pneumonia. His whole left lung is full of pneumonia. And so I asked her, had they tested him for the virus? And she said they were only testing people that they were hospitalizing. They had isolated him. But the issue, see, this is where the problem is. Oh, the youth, they can bounce back. They're invincible. We still need to be careful, and we need to know whether they have it. The reason we need to know is because she works for a bank. We don't want her going into work spreading it if he has it, because that contagion will go most likely to everybody in the household. Now, they may not have any symptoms, but then now she takes it to the bank and spreads it there internally. So we have to be very cautious. And that's where I want you guys, if you are out in those warehouses, grocery chains where you work, or if you end up getting a job in there, please take the necessary steps to try not to spread it to other folks. But if you got to get a job, you got to get a job. It's gonna be what it is. So do what you need to do. And I know it's hard because right now we got the public who has gone ape crazy and taken away things that you could use to disinfect. Um, but you can create, if you can get to bleach, you can create your own bleach spray bottle. That's what I pretty much have done. I have bleach here in the house. I have enough bleach to last me a minute. So you can create your own bleach spray disinfectant, which I always have one on file on in house anyway. And just created. I just created mine with about a quarter thing of bleach in the bottle. Rest is water and a couple squirts of Dawn. Shake it up, and I pretty much spray. I did, luckily enough, on my truck. I'm actually unpacking the truck stuff. Almost done with that. And on the truck, thank God, I had what do you call it? I had Lysol. So I got a bunch of Lysol stuff, sprays and cleaners. So I was somebody who I disinfected my truck. I mean, even down to, I was talking to Nikki the other day, and I even used to use bleach cleaner for the rubber mats in my truck, because you climb in and out so much and you track stuff in and out so much. I cleaned it. Plus, when I had Hillary on there. So what I want you guys to do is just be careful. But those are just some industries that and like I said, I'm not gonna be on here long because I got some other stuff to do. Plus, I gotta go to the bathroom here in a minute. My stomach is starting to bubble. Um, I want you guys to be careful and to um, make sure that you are taking precautionary steps. I also did a video from the Smith family, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. They did an emergency meeting. Now, what was weird this morning when I got up here on YouTube, there was a link to the whole 60-minute video. When I lay back down because I went to the bathroom, my stomach's been feeling, I was going to upload the other video, and lay back down. About the time I woke up to go to the bathroom again, the video on YouTube was not available. It's still available on Facebook, so I put the Facebook link on there. I have no idea why. Access Hollywood, they did something all of a sudden on it, and next day when I woke up, I'm like, wait a minute, the 60-minute video was here, now it's not. But if you can get to Facebook, take a look at it, and go from there. Anyway, you guys, I don't want to be on here long. I'll probably do some more videos later. Like I said, as far as the Christian stuff, I'll put some details. It'll be on the post. It's called a community post. It'll be on the community post on my page, and I'll put a link to it. And I'll link probably some of the Bible studies there. I'm not going to really post them up here. I'll link them there. And then if you want to pull it up or join it or go watch it, you'll be able to link to it from there. But you can always hit me up at Trucker Doll and ask me, when it's going to post if you're interested, and I'll get you that information. I know we're going to be starting in the book of Acts. So, guys, I just want you to be blessed, be safe, be cautious. Please don't be out here fighting with these people over toilet paper and food. If you have an apartment, if you have a house, go ahead and start yourself a little garden. I'm thankful because right before this announcement, I had already started the gardening part in the back patio. I've got stuff popping right now, and I think I showed y'all a video. I've got the plants starting to pop up. I still got more room to garden. I'm gonna plant some stuff here in a few minutes, as a matter of fact. I've got squash and lettuce and onions and chives and carrots. I just put sweet potatoes out there. I'll be doing purple potatoes, the purple little potatoes, baby potatoes. I'll be planting those out there here pretty soon. But don't be up in here fighting with these folks. It's not even worth your time. I got corn. I'm gonna have watermelon here too. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna plant it. But don't be up here fighting with these people. It is not worth it. Um, it's just not worth it, and it's dumb as hell. I'm just gonna tell you, it's just dumb as hell. So don't be fighting with these folks. Let these folks go on, do what they gonna do, and it's just not worth it. Anyway, y'all, be blessed two and two, and be careful. And if you're looking for work, like I said, those are the jobs available. It is gonna put you at a little more risk. Trucking is huge right now. It's gonna be busy in trucking, I think, for a very good minute. City and and don't be like Grumpy. Grumpy's done behind. It's going. Well, I'm going with their clothes, Rip Griffin. I said, "Are you going in there and sitting down eating?" Well, yeah. Crazy as hell. I said, Monty, they're going to be closing that too soon. A lot of these states, it's airborne. So you should get your food to go and go home and or make something for yourself. I think he's gonna get his feelings hurt as these places are not gonna have food where he can just go pick it up. He dumb as hell. But I told him, I warned him warned him over a year ago, and to have something in his house to eat. He don't want to listen. So in the words of my grandma, a hard head makes a soft behind, and he gonna learn. You gonna learn. So, and I don't wish bad stuff on people, but you know, real quick, it's just like people fighting over toilet paper. First of all, why do you not have a supply on hand? We just buy 2 days worth of toilet paper. I got up in this closet at least almost, I'm gonna say 3 to 4 weeks worth of toilet paper. Makes no sense, y'all. It makes absolutely no sense. And so you up here fighting over TP. That's craziness. In addition, if you run out, there's other ways to wipe your behind. And you have to go back to the old school baby kind of diaper thing, and the baby towel before baby wipes and Vinny, y'all. Let me help y'all out. The baby had a towel. You wiped it behind. You rinsed it out. You might have had to do your own little disinfectant wash. See, I come from where my crazy mama, one of my brothers, my brother Anthony, I changed his diapers back in the day of cloth diapers. And in cloth diapers, if they pooped in the diaper, you clean their butt up, you wiped them up, you had a towel, you then went to the toilet. I'm going to be facts. You dumped out the dump there, flushed the toilet for the big dump, and then in the toilet, you rinsed out most of the poop on the diaper. That's facts. Then I had a solution I put it in. I kind of washed it some more, and then you put it in a bin for it to go to the laundry later. And then you had to wash your hands with soap and water. And I'm sorry, y'all, back when I grew up, there was no pump soap. It was bar soap. You washed your hands with soap and water, and you went with your day. That's old school. I'm just saying. And I made it to 51 years old. I'm still here. So there's ways that if you do it for a baby, you can do it for yourself. You might have to go old school and have what I call a butt rag and get the job done, and then get some water and wash your behind if you run out of TP. But to get up in there elbowing old people and fighting and rolling around in the dirt behind some TP, y'all crazy as hell. Anyway, and not standing, and they had a line at Walmart that had to be several hours long for some TP. I walked in there, got my little water, and walked the hell out. Crazy as hell. Anyway, y'all, don't go there. Do something different. And the children is out here playing because they home. We got a couple of little kids in my complex. God bless them. I'm old now, but they out there playing with their mama. That's why I got a back patio. Anyway, 2 be blessed, be safe. And for those of you who may get sick, please take care of yourself and don't spread it to somebody else. God bless you.